On today's episode of Messy Thriving, we're going to look at becoming relational. So it's a tool from our playbook that we have at LM, and I think it's really going to help you to understand how to have constructive partnerships, whether that's at work, with your family, or even on the sporting field. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first tool we have in our playbook for Culture of Honor is the Relational tool. And what this tool is really designed for is to help all of us to understand where we fit in a partnership or a team. So that team can be your workmates, which we obviously use it for here, Little Miracles. It can be your team at home, your family. So your partner, your kids, or those you're living with. Or it can even come down to a sporting team as well. So let's break down the whole relational term, because it's a made up word. It is the bringing together of the word relationship and transactional. So it's a continuum. One end of the continuum we have relational, and so these are people that are people orientated. And then the other end of the continuum we have transactional, and that's if you're task orientated. So we use strengths a little bit for this Little Miracles. And if you have a lot of blue, a lot of relationship building strengths, then you're obviously going to be more down the relational end. And if you have a lot of purple, you're going to be more at the transactional end. But if you've never done strengths, you can just sit there and think about it. When you enter a room or when you're at work, most of us are going to be one of three things. We're going to be really orientated towards people, think about people, want to connect to people. We also might be at the other end of the continuum, which is transactional. So you're really into getting stuff done, doing tasks. Or you may be more towards the middle, where you like people and you like being oriented to people, but you also really enjoy tasks and being oriented towards tasks. Now, it's a really simple little continuum. Its real brilliance is in understanding where you fit on that continuum and then where those you're wanting to partner with fit. For example, if you are right in the middle and you are partnering with someone in your work team who's really relational, to understand that about yourself and about your partner is going to make your life a lot less frustrating. So the term relational is when we can value people no matter where they fit, whether they're super relational, super tasky, or whether they're good at a bit of both. You want to be able to value people no matter where they fit. So at work, I want to make sure that I can partner well with people that are really good with people. That's me. I find that easy to do. What I find more challenging is if someone's really task orientated. That doesn't come naturally to me. I can find that quite frustrating. And what I've learned to be relational is to really value people that are good with tasks and to understand what that brings to the team, what that brings to our working relationship. So at home with my daughters, one of my daughters is much better than tasks at me. And so I might go in for the hug and she's more thinking about what she wants to get done that day and actually not being frustrated by that, but learning to lean in and appreciate that. So I give her a little bit less hugs than I give her other sisters because that's the way our partnership works. Rather than being frustrated by it, I actually lean into it, understand it, and value her in her difference. And that's the real essence of this tool. It's valuing yourself, but then actually valuing others in their differences. And so understanding where they fit and how you can relate. And that you're gonna have to change the way you relate, the way you work, the way you partner with different people, depending what is their bias. And we've all got one, right? I have my bias, you have yours, your partners at work, at home, on the sporting field, all have different biases. And so a great team is one that actually values every individual bias and the strength, the talent that those different biases, those different abilities bring to a team. And that's what makes a great team, is finding your capacity within it and including everybody else around you. And that's really all this little tool does. It's a brilliant little tool, a simple little tool, but a super powerful one that takes energy and effort. You've got to really learn to actually look out for what are other people's biases, what are your biases, and how you can actually really partner with them. So hopefully you got something out of this video today when it comes to being relational. If you have any questions at all, please hit me up in the comments below. We're going to produce a whole range of videos now around each one of the tools in our playbook. So look forward to seeing you again soon, and yeah, have a good one.